In math today, you're going to continue writing subtraction equations. The pictures in your worksheets today, we're going to be doing 7.4, and I like these pictures. Like I said, the other day you had pictures where they had two groups, and I didn't like that, but this is how I prefer your math to look. But when you do get asked a question, and it shows a bunch of different pictures, you have to listen to the story to understand how many are staying, how many have left. So when you have two groups, like the little critters walking away, you know how to correctly cross them out or take away. So our worksheet today is 7.4. It's double-sided, and we'll be writing equations. All right, let's review. Let's go over our DLO, and then we'll review adding and subtracting vocabulary, and then we'll do some examples. Okay, our DLO, our daily learning objective. I'll go first. Today I will write an equation to show subtraction. Now it's your turn. Today I will write an equation to show subtraction. So let's review. And I did these in different colors because when we add, we're getting more, so I used green for more, like money, like more money. And then I used red for subtraction, getting less, not as many. So sometimes when stores, they go in the red. You don't want red. But that's why I have the different colors. Okay, adding. Everyone say operation. Plus. This is the plus sign. That is the operation that tells us what we're doing with the numbers. Plus. Say add. When we add, we're using a plus sign. When we add, we're getting more. Everyone say more. Put your arms up, say more. Woohoo. When we get more, we use our plus. This says plus. That's our operation plus. When we want to know the total, say equals sum. So if I have 1 plus 1, my sum is 2. In a lot of your story problems, it'll say how many in all or all together. That is usually words that you'll hear when we have addition problems. So say plus. Say getting more. Good. Let's do subtraction. Say operation minus. That's our minus sign. When we see minus, we subtract. Say subtract. Good. When you subtract with a pirate, yo ho ho, you will say. When you subtract with a pirate, you always take away. Say take away. And do your thumb like this. Say take away. Take away. When you subtract with a pirate, you're always getting less. Say less. Less. When you subtract with a pirate, you'll find the difference. Say equals difference. The difference is what is left. Here's left, because when we're subtracting, we take away. So if I've got two fingers and I take one away, how many are left? The remaining quantity. Okay, say minus. Subtract. That's what we're going to work on today. So erase, erase, erase. And we'll use pictures to tell our stories. I'm going to draw pictures because I want to cross out. A lot of my manipulatives that I show up, I don't want to draw on them. So that's why I'm not using them. I'm just going to draw some pictures. And it's also a different strategy that you can use when you have magnets. One strategy is taking away, like physically taking them away, or physically moving them to see what is left. That's one strategy that I like to use. But while I'm writing on the board and you have your pictures in your worksheet today, we're going to cross out. That's the strategy we're going to use today, is crossing out. Okay, let's start with a group of circles, because the circles are easiest for me to draw.
let's count how many I have all together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do I have? 5. I'm going to write that number first. I have 5. I know we're subtracting today because our DLO said we're going to write an equation with subtraction. What's my operation? Minus. That's my operation. 5 minus, we'll just call them cookies today, the circles. I have 5 cookies. I ate 2. So I ate 2. That would be minus 2. If I'm taking 2 away, what do I need to do with my group up here? I'm going to cross out. That's the strategy I'm using today. 5 minus 2. You could also say 5 take away 2. Let's take 2 out. And I typically like to take away the ones at the end, not at the beginning, because at the beginning we can see how many that we've counted. We can memorize how many are in the front when we see different patterns and groups. So I'm going to take 2 away. 1, 2 equals how many are left? And I circled them because that helps me focus on the ones that are still there. How many are left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way you make a 3. Let's read our equation. 5 minus 2 equals 3. My operation is minus. Minus means take away. I took 2 away because I crossed them out. And my difference is how many are left? 3. Good. Erase, erase, erase. And I just thought of it now, but you could do these problems with me on your little dry erase boards that we've been using with during our live lessons. So if you haven't been able to come to a live lesson, pull one of the pieces of sleeve protectors out of your skill practice binder and put a blank picture in there, just a blank white piece of paper, and you can be writing on here. So if you have your child get your dry erase markers and they can color on there and then they can erase. So they can do it with me. I just thought of that. Sometimes we can't think of everything the first time, but if you want to follow along, that's the way to do it. All right, next one, let's do, I have 1 cookie. How many do I have? 1. Let's start my equation. 1. I know we're subtracting, so I'm going to use my operation minus. Excuse me. 1 minus, I ate my cookie. How many did I eat? I ate 1, so we took away 1. I started with 1 cookie, and then I took away 1 cookie because I ate it. How many cookies are left? If I have 1 and I eat it, I take it away, how many are left? 0. Let's read that equation. 1 minus 1 equals 0. I ate my cookie, no cookies left. Now I have to go to the store. Buy more cookies. Erase, erase, erase. All right, let's do another one. Let's count how many cookies I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many cookies do I have? 4. Let's write that. 4 minus means take away because I know we're subtracting today. That's our focus. I have 4 cookies. I'm going to save my cookies for another day. I'm not going to eat any of them. So I'm not eating any cookies. Did I take any away? Nope. What number will I write here? If I'm not taking anything away, they're staying the same. It'll be 0 because I have 4 cookies. I decided not to eat any, so I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 cookies. Whenever you see minus 0, it's always the first number that you started with because we didn't take anything away. So if this was 10 minus 0, it would still be 10. If it was 100 minus 0, it would be 10. If I had 1,000 minus 0, it would be 1,000. Let's read our equation. 4 minus 0 equals 4. I had 4 cookies. I didn't take any away, so my difference is 4. The 0 ones like to trick you kindergartners because what you typically do, I should write that again. What you typically do is when you see this, you take one away. I don't know why, but when you see 0, 0 means nothing, no quantity. So a lot of kindergartners like to say, oh, 0 is a number. That's one number there, so let's take it out. But that tricks you guys a lot. All right, next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cookies do I have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cookies. That's the first number I start with, so that's what the number that we'll write is how many do we start with? 5. Minus, because we're subtracting today, take away. I had 5 cookies, and I was really hungry, so I ate 5. No. Let's do, I was hungry, but I wanted to save 1, so I ate 4 cookies. I had 5. I ate 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 minus, I'm taking away, how many did I eat? 4 equals, how many are left? 1 cookie's left. Maybe I'll share it with my friends. 5 minus 4. I took 4 away. My difference is 1. Let's read this equation. 5 minus 4 equals 1. I had 5 cookies. I ate 4. I took away 4. So my difference is 1. Only 1 is left. We're almost done. Let's do one more example. Went to the store and I got some more cookies. How many cookies do I have? 1, 2, 3. Minus, because our objective today is subtraction. My operation is minus. 3 minus, how many cookies did I eat? 1. I ate 1 cookie. I'm going to take away 1. How many, after I've eaten 1, I want to find the difference. How many cookies are left? Let's count. 1, 2. 2. My difference is 2. I had 3 cookies. I took 1 away. How many are left? 2. Let's read our equation. 3 minus 1 equals 2. I had 3 cookies. I took 1 away. The difference is 2. 2 are left. So your worksheet today is 7.4. Again, it got stapled backwards. You can start with number 3 first if you want. And you're going to, it tells you what to do. The number's there, 5. Take away 3 is 2. So it has the difference for you. You need to rewrite it. Make sure your numbers are tall. And then in the circles, you'll write the operation, which is minus. And then when you get to is, you'll write equals. And I think the math experts that came onto our live lessons, they did pretty well. So I'm guessing that you guys will also do, the rest of you will do just as well on your worksheet. So we're subtracting. Minus means take away. Okay, now it's your turn.